All right, today we are going to talk about life events. Life events are something that is new and can be exciting. A life event can be starting school and coming to kindergarten, having a new baby sister or brother. A life event can be moving to a new town and having a new house and making new friends. Life events can make you feel happy, sad, scared, excited, and even mad. Life events are a part of how we live and happen all the time. A lot of the time, the event will change how things are normally done, but that does not make it bad. It can be a good change. Long ago, people dressed differently and had phones that looked different than ours. Houses were different than they are now, too. This shows that change happens over time and things are new and different. Just like you were once a baby and now you are bigger, and in a few years you will be even bigger. You are changing too. Have you ever lost a tooth before? Losing a tooth is a life event that can be new, especially if it is the first tooth you have ever lost. It may seem scary at first, but losing a tooth lets your grown-up or adult teeth come in. When you lose a tooth, you put the tooth under your pillow and the tooth fairy comes and takes your tooth and leaves you some money. This can be very exciting to wake up and find something new under your pillow. Each day you are changing. You are growing taller, getting bigger, and needing bigger clothes and shoes to wear. You're growing older each day and changing as you grow. Another life event that can bring change is having a new baby brother or sister. When they first come home from the hospital, it can make you feel different. You weren't sure how to feel. It can be scary and exciting at the same time. Today, we're going to read the book about someone who got a new baby sister and what it was like having the new baby. The book is The Bears Seen Bears and the New Baby. As I read the book, I want you to sit quietly and listen to what happens. I'm going to share my screen.
Ready for another one? The Berenstain Bears' New Baby by Stan and Jan Berenstain. Down a sunny dirt road, over a log bridge, up a grassy hill, deep in bear country, lived a family of bears, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Small Bear. They lived in a large tree, which Papa had hollowed out and made into a house. It was a very fine house. This is what it looked like inside. It was fun growing up in bear country, helping Papa get honey from the old bee tree, helping Mama bring the vegetables in from the garden. There were all sorts of interesting things for a small bear to do and see in bear country. Small Bear felt good growing up in a tree, in his own room, in the snug little bed that Papa Bear had made for him when he was a baby. But one morning, it did not feel so good. Small Bear woke up with pains in his knees and aches in his legs. Small Bear, you have outgrown your little bed, said Papa Bear, as he hitched up his overalls and buttoned his shoulder straps. Today we shall go out into the woods and make you a bigger one. With that, he ate his breakfast of piping hot porridge, washed it down with a gulp of honey from the family honey pot, took up his axe, and was out the door. But Papa, called Small Bear, following after him, what will happen to my little bed? Don't worry about that, Small Bear, said Mama Bear, as she closed the door after him. She smiled and patted her front, which had lately grown very big and round. You've outgrown that snug little bed just in time. What will happen to my little bed? Small Bear asked as he caught up with Papa Bear. But Papa was sharpening his axe on his grinding stone and didn't hear. Yes, indeed, said Papa Bear. You need a bed you can stretch out in, a bed that will not give you pains in your knees and aches in your legs. He tested the axe to see if it was sharp, then headed off into the woods. What will happen to my little bed? Small Bear asked again as he caught up with Papa Bear in the woods. Papa had chopped down a tree and was splitting it into boards. "We will have a new baby soon who will need that little bed," said Papa Bear as he whacked off another board. "A new baby?" asked Small Bear. He hadn't noticed that Mama Bear had grown very round lately, although he had noticed it was harder and harder to sit on her lap. "And it's coming soon?" "Yes, very soon," said Papa Bear. With a final whack, he split off the last board, which gave him enough wood to make a bigger bed for Small Bear. They made the bed a good size and took the rest of the day to chip and shave it smooth and neat. Then they carried it back to the tree and up to Small Bear's room. When they got there, Small Bear noticed right away that his old bed wasn't there anymore. "My little bed," said Small Bear. "It's already gone." "You outgrew it just in time," called Mama Bear from the next room. "Come and see." It was true. There was his snug little bed with a new little baby in it. Small Bear had outgrown his snug little bed just in time for his new baby sister. And now he was a big brother. She was very little, but very lively. As Small Bear leaned over for a closer look, she popped him on the nose with a tiny fist. Said Small Bear. "She has a pretty good punch for a little baby." That night, he stretched out proudly in his bigger bed. "Ah," he said, "being a big brother is going to be fun." The next morning, he woke up feeling fine, with no pains in his knees or aches in his legs. His nose was a little tender, though. The end.
Okay, so we're going to talk about what your family is like today. I have a chart that we're going to color in if you have a brother, sister, both, or none. Raise your hand and tell me if you have a brother, sister, both, or none.
I have both.
Okay.
I have both.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. We can see that some of us have a brother or sister or both, while some of us do not have any brothers or sisters. Our families are all different, but that is okay. Give me a thumb up if you understand that events happen in our lives that bring change. Now we are going to write and draw our family on a sentence strip. First, you are going to write your name. So here's mine, Mrs. Boyd's family. And then after you write these words, then you're going to take your pencil and draw your family. So I'm going to do that to show you guys. And you're going to take your time and add lots of details. Color in your family's outfits. Okay, so there's my family. Mrs. Boyd, my husband, my little boy, and my little girl. And then I'll go back and I'll color everybody in and show lots of details. All right, so you're going to quietly work on these, and then we will move on. All right, we are ready to quietly put our book baskets away and come to the carpet. Now we're going to read the book by the Bearstein Bears and the Tooth Fairy. I'm going to share my screen again.
Two Bears and the Tooth Fairy by Jan and Mike Berenstain. The Tooth Fairy has a job that's funny. She takes away teeth and puts back money. Sister Bear wasn't a little cub anymore. After all, she was almost 7 years old. She had 3 grown-up teeth already, 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. When her baby teeth came out, Mama and Papa had her put them under her pillow. While you are sleeping, the Tooth Fairy will come, they explained. She will take your baby tooth and leave money in its place. So Sister would put the baby tooth under her pillow. When she woke up in the morning, she found a shiny new quarter in its place. Sister loved the Tooth Fairy. She thought the Tooth Fairy was almost as good as Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. One day, Sister was playing with her best friend, Lizzie Bruin. Guess what? Said Lizzie. What? Said Sister. I have a loose tooth, said Lizzie. She opened her mouth wide. See? It wiggles. She wiggled it back and forth. When it comes out, said Sister, the Tooth Fairy will bring you a quarter. A quarter? Said Lizzie. When my teeth come out, the Tooth Fairy brings me a whole dollar. A dollar? Said Sister, shocked. How come the Tooth Fairy only brought her a quarter? It wasn't fair. Sister ran home to Mama and Papa. Lizzie says that when her baby teeth come out, she gets a whole dollar, she said. Why does the Tooth Fairy only bring me a quarter? Well, said Mama, some parents add a little extra to the money the Tooth Fairy pays. Well, we think that that's the Tooth Fairy's job. Besides, added Papa, sometimes the price of things goes up like gas. The price of gas for our car went up 20 cents just last week. Maybe the same thing happens with teeth. Do you think the price of my teeth will go up? Asked Sister. We'll just have to wait and see, said Mama. After a few days, Sister forgot all about the Tooth Fairy. She was a busy cub and had things to do. She played house with Lizzie. She played baseball with brother and cousin Fred. She painted pictures of butterflies and flowers. She went fishing with Papa and shopping with Mama. Lizzie's birthday was coming up. Sister was looking forward to going to a big birthday party. Then, one morning at breakfast, Sister was eating one of Mama's yummy muffins. She felt something different in her mouth. She pushed her tongue against one of her front teeth. Moved a little bit. She had another loose tooth. Mama, Papa, she said, my tooth is loose. Look, it wiggles. That's nice, dear, said Mama. When it comes out, put it under your pillow and the Tooth Fairy will bring you a quarter. Baby, this time I'll get a whole dollar, said Sister. Oh, yes, said Papa. The Tooth Fairy is paying more these days. That's right, said Mama. You explained that the price of teeth is going up, like gas. Oh, boy, said Sister. A whole dollar. She thought about what she could get with that dollar. The loose tooth had to come out first. Sister began to wiggle her loose tooth whenever she could. She wiggled it with her tongue. She wiggled it with her fingers. Day after day, she wiggled it and wiggled it. It grew looser and looser, but it did not come out. It was annoying. It made it hard to chew, and Sister was always fussing over it. I sure wish that tooth would come out, muttered Brother as Sister wiggled away. All that wiggling is getting on my nerves. When it comes out, said Sister, I might get a whole $1. I never get a whole $1, grumped Brother. That was back when teeth were still cheap, explained Sister. The day of Lizzie's birthday party soon came. Sister had her present all wrapped, a new Barbie doll for Lizzie's collection. All the cups began to arrive at Lizzie's house. Lizzie was having an old-fashioned birthday party with old-fashioned party games. They played Pin the Tail on the Donkey, musical chairs, charades, Duck, Duck, Goose, Hit the Pinata, and Bobbing for Apples. Bobbing for apples was hard. You had to hold your hands behind your back while you tried to bite an apple floating in a tub of water. The apples kept bobbing out of the way. But Sister was determined to get an apple. She lunged at one of the apples and bit down hard. She felt something come loose in her mouth. Her loose tooth was out. It was stuck in the apple. Proudly, Sister brought her baby tooth home wrapped in a tissue. Look, Mama, look, Papa, she said. My tooth finally came out. Now I can put it under my pillow. Maybe the tooth fairy will bring me a whole $1. As Sister got ready for bed that night, she grew thoughtful. Mama, she asked, where does the tooth fairy get all that money? I haven't a clue, said Mama. Now brush your teeth, the ones that are left anyway. Carefully, Sister placed her tooth under her pillow. Mama and Papa kissed her goodnight, and she lay awake for a while thinking about finding $1 in the morning. Then she drifted off to sleep. During the night, Sister had a dream. She dreamed the tooth fairy came tiptoeing into her room. The tooth fairy was very beautiful. She wore a pink dress and had butterfly wings. She had a flower in her fur and a magic wand. She came over to Sister's bed and smiled down at her. Then she reached under the pillow and Sister woke up. It was morning and the sun was streaming through the window. The tooth fairy was not there. Sister reached under her pillow with great excitement and felt something crisp and crinkly. It was a brand new $1 bill. What a relief, said Sister as Mama and Papa came in. I was afraid the price of teeth might be coming down again. Your baby teeth are very precious, said Papa. Every one that comes out shows that you are growing up fast. They're worth every penny. You mean every $1, said Sister with a big missing tooth grin. Mama and Papa just looked at each other and grinned too.
All right, so who can tell me the characters that were in the story? Jacoby?
Mommy.
The mommy. Who else?
Sister and brother.
Sister and brother. Anybody else?
Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy.
The dad.
The Papa Bear. There was also Cousin Fred and Lizzie, the sister's best friend. What happened to Sister?
She lost a tooth.
She lost a tooth. When she finally lost a tooth, what did she get?
Money.
She got money. How much money did she get?
A quarter.
A whole $1.
$1.
Give me a thumb up if you see that losing a tooth brings change, but that it is not scary. Okay. Now we're going to get ready to get into groups and work on different activities. At table 1, you'll be working on drawing you as a baby. And then you, how you look now, and then how you will look in the future. So after many years have passed, what you will look like when you grow up. And then you're going to be working with the TA to write about the different parts of your life. So you're going to write about you when you were a baby, write about you now, and write about you when you grow up. At table 2, you will be working on your past or present worksheet. So you're going to look at the pictures that are at the bottom of the worksheet, and you're going to cut and glue them to either side, the past or the present. So the past means something that happened long ago, and present means something that is happening right now. So what would the picture of the old telephone go under, past or present?
Past.
Good. It will go under the past. At table 3, you will be working on a long ago and today paper. So you will find the picture from long ago and the picture of the new thing from today. For example, you will find the old telephone and the new smart cell phone. You'll glue the old telephone to the long ago side and the cell phone to the today side. And that shows change. At table 4, you'll be working with me on how you will change in 20 years. We will write about where you will live, what you will be, and how old you'll be. If you understand what each table is working on, give me a thumb up. If you do not understand, give me a thumb down. Okay. After we have completed the rotations for the day, we're going to come back to the carpet. Today, we learned about how life events bring change and how the change is part of our identity. It's what makes us who we are. Life events can be a new baby, brother or sister, a new house, a new school, new friends, losing a tooth, and growing up. Sometimes when events happen that bring change, we feel sad, excited, scared, mad, and happy. But in the end, the change is usually for the best. I'm going to call you over one at a time for an exit ticket. You will tell me one life event that can bring change and how it is a part of your identity. All right, so Sage, what is one thing that is a life event?
Moving houses.
Good, moving houses.
Having a baby.
And having a baby. Good. All right, so we're going to quietly line up for enhancements.